Hey, it's VSG Barbie. I was hoping this would work. I'm in my room and my tablet was going dead. Okay, so yesterday was an emotional day. Earlier this morning was very emotional. I was going with two doctors. Um, a lot of me has always been my second choice if I got denied in the States. Well, when you become desperate, you begin to do desperate things. So I started searching for cheaper prices. Not saying that cheaper prices are bad, but usually when something's cheap, there's a catch. The first people I contacted were Be Lightweight or Be Light. I didn't really look into them. Um, I didn't really look into them. She sent me a lot of stuff to look over. And I didn't really look into it. I kind of just didn't want to follow through. I think they were the same price as a Lighter Me, and I know more about a Lighter Me, and I've seen more reviews and people I actually follow that have went there and their success stories here on YouTube. So I just decided to just not do Be Light. The second one was WLA, which stands for Weight Loss Agents. And I'm actually glad I contacted Be Light because she sent me some information about doctors in Tijuana botching people. And I actually watched the, I guess it was a newscast or news video, whatever. And one of the surgeon that was being targeted was actually he's not the one that I don't think was doing my surgery, but he's at that clinic and he allegedly botched all these people and killed one person and dropped some guy off at the border that was like about to die, but they saved his life because they sent him to the ER. And I'm sitting there like, oh, hell no. Okay, I am very open when it comes down to my weight because I am working on myself. I find no reason to hide behind what do you weigh? Some people don't like to tell people, and that's fine. But I want to be completely honest on my channel. So I'm 368 pounds. I think my BMI is like 67 something, point 3 or 4 or whatever. Um, so I am considered morbidly obese, and I have to be careful on who works on me because of my size. I'm considered, like people that are like 600 pounds are considered really, really big, and you have to go to a specialist. Well, I'm considered big also. I'm not as big as them, but I'm still big as far as the people who've been having surgeries that are like two something. So I have to be careful. I can't just walk into any clinic and be like, hey, cut me up. Oh, by the way, this is my school mascot. But anyway, I can't just like say, hey, cut me up. No, I have to be very careful on who does my surgery and what people do to me because I don't want to end up dead. I don't want to end up in a coma because I decided to go cheap or decided to just walk into a clinic and be like, let's do this. I have to sit down, be rational, discuss things with my mother, and discuss things with the company and make sure that I am completely 100% safe. Now, my lighter meat packet, print off their stuff that they sent me. Um, I They said 400. Let me get that out. I write everything down. This is my little weight loss book. I write everything down at. So 4,700 for the surgery plus the 700 extra for my BMI. Now, she said I might not have to pay that because if I go on the pre op diet, which for 4 weeks I'm going to lose weight. So I'm going to be trying to exercise while I'm on the pre op diet to make my BMI go down, at least try to get it under 60, like 59, 58, or something like that. I can bring only one person for free, and that's going to be my mom. If I have to pay for my sister to come, I'll pay for her to come, but they're going to have to get their own passports. We're going to get passport cards. Now, if I was to pay out of pocket, it will be 15 payments of $300 and one payment of $200. I would probably get that done by May 16th of this year. I applied for some funding and my credit got approved. Woo! Because I kept getting denied from like a lot of people, and I'm sitting here like, I don't have the best credit, but I don't have the worst. Like, I'm working on my credit. And if Capital One can give me a credit card, why can't y'all fund me and I have a job? So my credit did pass, but because the type of job I work is an online job, and I have a business, we just started, so we don't have all our tax information. So we can't show that we make an extension amount of money a month. So I have to use my mom's tax information. She's going to be my primary, which is fine. I love my mom. And she's really been supportive, so that's good. And she's going to be my primary. Hopefully we're going to get that stuff done, taken care of by next week. Go to the IRS department, print off all our stuff, and submit that information. They're going to be funding me $4,700. That covers my surgery. I didn't ask for them to fund the 700 because, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to lose weight or not. And if it boiled down to it and I have to pay an extra seven, I mean, I can always make $700. So me making 700 is not a big deal. That 4,700 is what needs to be taken care of. That's the surgery alone. Um, um, I didn't want to be greedy. And, when you're greedy, I don't know what type of religion other people or whatever, but my religion, I'm Baptist. And God says that if you become greedy, He take things away from you. So I want to be as humble and as grateful as possible because in my heart, that's what my journey is about. Being grateful, being humble, and doing what I'm supposed to do. And as long as I do what I'm supposed to do and do the right thing, God will reward me and just make sure I believe and walk in faith, and that's what I've been doing. So that's why I only asked for 4,700 because I didn't want to be greedy. I got approved for like 50,000. I was like, no, I don't need that much money. Like, I don't know when I'll be able to pay that back. And I don't want to be on somebody's payment plan for the rest of my life. I don't have time for that. So 4,700 is good. And once I pay that off, then I can, do another loan if I need to for school. But right now, my health is important. Everything will fall in place. Okay, so I have to do my pre-op diet. I know like a lot of people say some people are lucky enough that they don't have to do a pre-op diet. I'm actually kind of excited about the pre-op diet because I watch people what they buy and stuff and it looks really cool. So I'm kind of excited about it, which is cool. But once you start getting those Popeyes and McDonald's urges, that's when hell starts to strike. um, but I mean, I don't really eat a lot of that stuff unless I have a craving for it. Most of the time, I rather cook something like baked chicken or something. So like right now, I'm like craving shrimp. Like I really, really, really want shrimp, but I'm going to eat it in the calf. I'm trying to. If I'm craving something, I'm not trying to deprive myself from it, but I'm trying to wean myself off. So when I start craving things and I'm on my diet, then my brain and my body will have resistance. So 28 days equals 4 weeks. If I hope I did that math right. for my pre-op diet. It says 14 days prior to surgery. Um, just reading some stuff here. 14 days prior to surgery, no smoking. This may give you anxiety, tension, or frustration, restlessness, depressed. You know your triggers and use e-cigarettes, vapor cigs, nicotine gum, etc. to help. I don't smoke, so I'm not really worried about that, but that's just for people who smoke. No carbonated drinks. I love ginger ale. I love Canada. I think it's called Canada, whatever, ginger ale. I love ginger ale, period. I don't care if it's off brand, whatever. Ginger ale is my stuff. I love ginger ale and I love Sprite. Those are my two favorite um, caffeinated drinks that I drink all the time. So they say don't drink these, not even diet. Okay. Regular um, regular caffeinated coffees and teas are okay. So I can drink sweet tea. I love sweet tea. So I'll probably be drinking a lot of regular caffeinated coffees. Iced coffee and teas are probably what I'm going to be drinking if I have like a urge, but I'm probably going to be drinking a lot of, I know like Crystal Light makes like tea, so I'll probably be drinking a lot of that. Crystal Light, I love their lemonade and I love their punch. So I'm drinking their sugar-free punch, their sugar-free lemonade, and their sugar-free tea. I drink those all the time. I know you're supposed to put like two in those big quart gallon thingies or whatever, family size jugs. I only put one because I don't like all it can get real sweet for me, so I only put one in there. It says right here you can do any premixed canned bottle protein. Make sure it's at least 15 grams of protein. Try to keep it under 250 calories. I don't read calories. I mean, if you're overweight, you probably weren't reading your calories, most likely. We just kind of, well, I just kind of eat. I don't really care about calories. But now that I'm getting surgery, I'm going to have to definitely watch calories, track them, write them down, and keep control of what I'm eating. So it gives you like something that you can go by as far as lunch. Uh, wait a minute. As far as lunch, breakfast, dinner, and your evening snack. So for lunch, it says protein shake, one of them. For breakfast, it says one protein shake, a small green salad. You can also drink unlimited 0-calorie flavored water, Crystal Light, Mio, 0-calorie Powerade, tea, sugar-free Kool-Aid, water, regular caffeinated coffee, and tea. Try to wean yourself off of caffeinated drinks, like I guess sodas or teas or something. Uh, Dinner, salad with a form of protein, chicken, fish, tofu, small shrimp, or hard-boiled egg. You can only have 1.5 cup of these. So you have to pick between those. For women, the protein should be only 6 ounces. For men, 8 ounces. Um, you can have any non-starchy vegetables like carrots, tomatoes, zucchini, cauliflower, green onions, cucumbers, sprouts, peppers, small amount of low-fat dressing, fat-free dressing, olive oil, and vinegar. Most likely, if I cook those vegetables, which I will, I probably will boil or steam them. I can't. That's why I'm having my surgery in May. I can't see myself having my surgery successfully now while I'm in school because the food here is super. I go to a African American school, and if you're African American, then you can definitely understand what I'm talking about. We love seasoning, buttering, and fattening our food. It's a part of our culture, and that's just how we cook. So when we have a zucchini or squash in my school, it's oiled up. It is so much oil that you can pour the oil, and it's like it's on a plate, and you can just see all the fat, oil. It's a hot mess. So I couldn't be successful with this diet here at school. That's why I'm having surgery in May when I'm out of here and I can be successful at home doing this in the comfort of my own house with my family and be on track. Because at school, I don't feel like I'll be on track here. I got too much going on. Um, Evening snack, one protein shake. You can have unlimited carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, cucumbers, or small plain Greek style yogurt with ranch dressing per day as veggie dip. So you can't just sit around and eat Greek yogurt, but you can use a little bit of it to dip your carrots or celery, broccoli, cauliflower, things like that. And you can have a protein shake. And I believe you can have sugar-free popsicles. I'm going to buy like a whole bunch of sugar-free popsicles and things like that. Because I watch a lot of people's videos, so I have like a laundry list of stuff to buy, which like Jello, protein shakes. I'll go over that in a second. 7 days prior to surgery, discontinue vitamins, aspirin, ibuprofen, Motrin, Advil, Aleve, naproxen, or things like that. Basically, things with have steroids in them. Any home remedies you have to discontinue. That's 7 days prior to surgery. 3 days prior to surgery, consume only clear liquid. So that's those, people call them isopuke, but the isopure drinks. You can dilute juice, 60% juice, 40% water ratio. I don't have time for that. I'm just going to get the isopure and do sugar-free drinks. Broth, tea, water, sugar-free jello, sugar-free popsicles, juices, cranberry juice, apple juice, grape juice, any juices with clear liquid, no added sugars. So basically that's like the liquid diet with the sugar-free jello and popsicles and broth. So yeah, that's 3 days prior to surgery. One day prior to surgery, absolutely nothing in your mouth. I've done that before for getting my blood tested, and it was hell because I drink a lot, so that was hell. So nothing to eat or drink after midnight or 8 hours prior to surgery. Absolutely no medication at this point unless you have specific instructions from your doctor or surgeon. And if you do have those, you have to take medicine your doctor or surgeon tells you to. You can only sip a teeny weeny bit to take your medicine. Please bring all medications when you are going to the hospital. I think they said just bring the bottles. Because, when you're like traveling overseas, you can't bring medicine. I guess it's probably a lot of work. I don't know. So you said just to bring the bottle with the label on it. And then it lists all the people at the bottom. Those were the contact. My person that I love and contact all the time is Sonia Skinner. She's my coordinator. So yeah, I went to the oh, my shirt. I went to the infirmary here at school to get tested for diabetes. They pricked my little finger, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't, but it hurts. Anyway, so I don't have diabetes. I think she said my sugar level was 111, and she said that was okay. So I was like, whatever. I'm still going to go to the sleep study here just to see, because I don't want to like regret not going. So just to weigh all my options and, like I said, keep positive. I'm going to go ahead and go at the end of this month. But like I said, I have a plan B, so I'm going to try not to worry myself too much. These are things that I said I was going to bring to the hospital. I'm going to do a second video about my hospital list and just talk about those things and the different things that I said I was going to buy, because I've been watching people's videos of what to buy. So yeah, I will get with that. I'm going to do that video next. So this is part 1, information. Okay, bye.